But these actually are the colour they were back when Jordan was playing in them for the first time ever. So they smell incredible, but have a look at that. Hey, what up and welcome to another episode of Creased, and there are a few releases every year that are incredibly important within the sneaker world. This is definitely one of them. You've already seen the title. Let's get straight into it. I stayed up way too late. We're gonna go to bed, wake up early for the military blues. My locals had them for about a week and a half or so. I wasn't able to see them in hand previously, but I will be going through every pair to get the best pairs, the best quality, because I have seen some issues. But what you're seeing right now is us doing that. Let's go. Alright, let's do this. It's hot as fuck, and Adam's already there. There's only 3 people in line, I think, so. Got the fire reds on. Another OG colorway. All the bad pairs that I've seen online, I will be going through every pair to make sure I get a good one. For me, I feel like I've always said this, but I prefer blue to red. So even though I'm still wearing the Chicago, the fire red 4s, I prefer blue. I just prefer blue. So I've always wanted the military blue 4s. For me, I feel like the brighter color was cool, but something in the back of my head always thought maybe they looked like really retro. They kind of didn't age well. And it was only in recent times when they released the brand new leaks of the brand new military blue that hang on a minute, they kind of look different. And I think a lot of us kind of thought that because, you know, recency bias and everything. But these actually are the color they were back when Jordan was playing in them for the first time ever. So I'm stoked. And I will say, it doesn't happen very often, but it's so good to see lineups again. Like in Newcastle, it doesn't happen. You know, Sydney, Melbourne, they get it for anything really. But it's good to see them in Newcastle again, and I hope more. Well, these weren't all store. These weren't an all store in-store release. They were most stores. So there should be at least one Foot Locker in your region that got them. For me, I knew the guys were getting them for a while. I knew there was going to be quite a few in my size, so I didn't have to get up super early. But when I check with them later, you know, you reckon there'll be another pair in my size maybe a week or so later? They're like, nah, there's none left. I'm like, so they did well. Good?
I'll check that.
Oh, you just check one, you should always check both. You're gonna change it all down.
It just doesn't go with the fit though, because I'm wearing red.
So that's why you just wear all black. Everything goes with everything.
I decided to wear something different today, that's the issue.
I've seen you in that shirt many times.
Yeah, just something not black.
Yeah, okay. So we got a big old bag. Not as crazy condition as the one the other week. I actually bought this t-shirt because it was down to like 30 bucks. $29.95 was 55. I already had the t-shirt. I like it so much, it fits so well. It's faded, so another one. I'll double up on shirts and shoes. Off-white military blue. So they are being called military blue. I think the light's gonna mess that up, but You'll see just there, OG Jordan 4 type box with the cement and the flight. I haven't really checked these out too crazily. I kind of just looked at them to see and make sure there wasn't any real egregious marks on them. So I was willing to go through every single pair if need be. They smell incredible, but have a look at that. For so long I've been saying that you'll see B-roll of these, and then I just can't be bothered actually doing any B-roll, but you'll get B-roll on these because these are incredible. And like I said, that blue, that's a Bulldogs blue to me. Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs colorway. I know my man Bearded Sneakerhead, he was able to cop at his store, his local store too. He's a Bulldogs fan. He'd be feeling the same way on these, but let's just check them over. That's not the best. I probably didn't check that out too crazy. If you have a look, the tag hasn't been stitched straight. That's nothing. That's not horrible. There could be worse things. I saw online there was like a lot with like marks or like, I don't think mold, but it kind of looked like mold. So in terms of this pair, much better. I saw with someone's pair on the back, they were completely messed up on the back. These are not messed up on the back, but that label's pretty wild. The more I look at it, have a look at that. It goes up on a diagonal. Man, you have one job. One job. It is what it is. I say it is what it is, but like at the end of the day, this is $300 Australian. That's where Jordan 4s are at. They were $280, now $300. I want to say the Bread 4s were $290, the Reimagined Bread 4s, and now these are $300. So we're gradually going up, but where does it go? Because I'll be honest, if Jordan 4s get to like $350 a pair, I'm going to be very, very limited on which pairs I actually grab. But I can see that happening, 320, 350, they eventually go to 400. I feel like Nike from 2020 onwards, right? You got a lot of pairs just selling out instantly, and then people are like rinsing them for an extra 20 bucks, 100 bucks, whatever they can get out of them. And that says to Nike, hey, we can get extra money out of this. But yeah, I don't know. That's where, like, I was speaking to, I think it was Boyd. He said he was speaking to his local Foot Locker, and apparently the local resellers were staying away from this because whether it's, I don't know, maybe they just don't like it. But for me, I feel like $300, it's hard to get any more out of this. Like, I want to say Bread 4s, most people are selling them for around about $350 to $400. So with that, that's $290. You're making a couple bucks. With these, $300. If you're making 50 bucks on them, I just don't see that being worth your time. Like sitting there in line and everything like that. If you're not actually invested in, you know, a pair, wearing them and everything. But hey, that's just me. I'm a collector. I don't really care about people reselling or whatever, anything like that. Like, I hope you all lose your money. But that sounds terrible, doesn't it? But I am stoked with these. I feel like you should have been able to get a pair if you wanted them. It's just whether or not your tongue looks like that. Maybe I'll just like completely unstitch it and then restitch it upside down and be like, hey, it's a fucking defect. Pay me $1 million. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this in the conversation for Sneaker of the Year? A lot of people say that OG colorways can't be. But for me, the better shape, the more comfortable shape, not pinching on your little toe, the fact that they went back to the OG colorway, I think this could be in top 5 contention. I'm not gonna lie. But it could also just be that it's a Bulldogs colorway for me. So let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We'll be back twice a week. I've got a bunch of stuff stacked, so make sure you tune in. Peace.